Our topic of discussion today is about Atiku Abubakar and Tinubu, the current president of Nigeria. Now let's go into it. Kalu, one of the lawyers of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, who was involved in the suit. Kalu, one of the lawyers of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, who was involved in the suit filed against President Bola Tinubu in U.S., has made some revelations. Responding to questions at a press conference in Abuja on Thursday, Kalu said one of the documents released by Chicago State University, CSU, showed that Tinubu allegedly forged the certificate of a Black American. Atiku had filed a suit against President Bola Tinubu over his academic record at the Chicago State University, CSU, although Tinubu tried to block the release of the documents, saying it was an intrusion of his privacy. The court overruled him subsequently. Atiku's lawyers got hold of the documents on Monday, while an oral deposition was made by Caleb Westberg, CSU registrar. A deposition is the process of taking a sworn, out-of-court oral testimony of a witness. This testimony may be reduced to a written transcript for use in court or for discovery purposes. Speaking in Abuja, Kalu said, on the certificate issued or released by Chicago State University to the lawyers of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. These are the documents: 1. That Bola Ahmed Tinubu forged the certificate he presented to INEC. 2. That the qualified certificate from Southwest College to Chicago State University bears a female. That means that document does not belong to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 3. The Chicago State University admission application form has a claim that Bola Ahmed Tinubu attended Government College Lagos and graduated in 1970, when indeed the school got established in 1974. The same document has it that the owner of that document is a Black American, and the document Bola Ahmed Tinubu submitted to INEC, he denied having dual citizenship, which means it doesn't not belong to him.
Atiku said he was going to hold a world press conference. Aso Rock has been on fire. From information reaching us is that there is so much confusion. In fact, they had to send delegates to go and beg him so that it will not happen. And that is not only what they are doing. These guys always, I told you, they live, they sleep, they wake up, they breathe propaganda and lies. And they have sent their agents to the media houses, Arise TV channels, TVC, all the media houses in Nigeria, to twist the narrative and try to tell Nigerians that what Chicago State University said in the deposition was that Tinubu was certified, and then there is no any form of forgery. But Nigerians are smarter, Nigerians know better, and Nigerians are telling them that, Oga, we know, we have seen the deposition and in the written form of the deposition, and it's clear that Tinubu actually forged his certificate. They are even going further to say Chicago State University never agreed that Tinubu did not school there, and that is what Atiku went to go and fight for. So Atiku did not get the actual result he wants. Some are even coming to say there's nothing they can do in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will have to trash the case and all that. So much going on. So much in Nigeria going on right now because of this issue. It has been, the top-notch issue on the print, electronic, social media space. Everybody trying to take his part as the APC are trying to, discounter, trying to turn over the narrative, trying to twist the whole thing so that people will to buy the mindset of Nigerians, but it is not working. Now, within the camp, there are people that are also coming to speak truth to power. I'm going to be showing you a video of one of the APC chieftains that came out and said that thing is a forgery, straight up, no hider. But before I show you that video, let me tell you that you cannot come online and bully us, or in the television station and bully us. Our very own Dele Farotimi came out to speak the truth, and as he was speaking the truth, one of the very uncultured APC member was trying to hold him from speaking his truth, but trust me, he dropped it on the guy like it's hot. Watch this video, and when I come back, we'll continue.
Not in a position,
not you,
please,
but
hold on. We are not in a position to charge you for contempt, but this is becoming contemptuous.
My words are not ambiguous.
Mr. Faruk,
I was speaking with you specifically, Dr. Abati, over a year ago. I was away in America when you asked me specifically about the appointment of the current CJ, and he was appointed in an acting capacity at the time. And my opinion are on paper. They are clear, they are not ambiguous. I have zero trust in the capacity of the CJN to deliver justice. That is not political. That is something I had said long before there was a Peter Obi. So there is nothing political about that. There is nothing personal about that. This is all about Nigeria. It is about the country we want to leave behind for posterity, for our children. What values are we building that country with? Is it a country where nothing matters any longer once the person can snatch it, grab it? If you speak against that, you must hate the person. Is that the kind of country we have become? It is up to the judiciary to decide whether he wishes to do justice or whether he wants to continue wearing blinkers and pretending that it is a court of law when justice is vacant completely in his court. This is not about legalese. It is about building a society based on morality, equity, justice, and even law. If we are now faced with a situation where in our courts, the law does not matter anymore. You have a Lawan in the Senate, even you have an Akpabio, and then you are asking me if I have confidence in the capacity of that judiciary to do justice. I am telling you straight up, no. If anybody does not like that, it is up to them. The point I'm raising is when you have this much imputation of criminality, whether it is proven or not is another ball game entirely. It is not even seemly. Already all over the world, our reputations are in tatters simply because of the person who sits in the highest office in our land. And then we are being told it is wrong to ask questions. We must hate him if we are asking questions. I hate nobody. I hate their deeds.
Now you've seen it, right? They don't want him to say what he has to say. They don't want, in Nigeria, if you speak against evil, they look at you as the devil himself. Evil has become so preoccupied in the minds of Nigerian politicians and those that are following them that if you speak against it, you become an enemy of the state. When it's supposed to be the real thing to speak against evil, when it's supposed to be the major thing to speak against evil, you speak against it, they look at you as the devil. It is very, very sad. It's saddening to see this kind of thing happening. That these people have lived in a lie to an extent that they believe it, they live it, they breathe it. It's their normal way of life not to lie. Look at what that man is trying to cause confusion. You think you can shut the mouth of David Faro to me from speaking his truth because you are in a media house? We know that there is massive corruption in the Supreme Court. You think we don't know? All of us know. It's not David Faro to me that is first saying it. These people are massively corrupt. The judiciary is a corrupt, I don't even know how to, a den of corruption. When we are talking about the legislature and the executive, the level of corruption, we are still bringing the lawmakers into it. That is the extent this country has gone down the drain. That you could, on your own, a case is going to court now, you could say confidently, 90% of Nigerians will say that the judiciary will trash it. Before even a case is the final judgment is held, Nigerians already know that this judgment will never go in favor of the right person. Is that not a shame? But no matter how they try to maneuver this thing, we know that the person sitting down, the illegitimate man sitting down there, forged a certificate. And he's even members of his party.
Certificates Tinubu submitted to INEC was forged or not. That is the issue in controversy. And until that issue is settled, is resolved, Nigerians will not know where to stand in this issue. And from the deposition or the oral deposition by the registrar of Tinubu State University, he admitted clearly without any ambiguity that the school did not issue the certificates Tinubu submitted to INEC. And that is the narrative Nigerians want to hear. I don't know whether Arise News has a contrary view to that assertion by the registrar of Chicago State University that they did not issue that certificate to Tinubu. And if the school has come out by its oral deposition that they did not issue that certificate to Tinubu, and going by our law, which is Section 1371J, that a person is not qualified to run for the office of President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria if that person has submitted a false certificate to INEC. If that is the law, is Tinubu or was Tinubu qualified ab initio to contest for the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? And the answer is no.
Now, you've had confident enough in the Supreme Court, as Daily Farotuni said it. We don't have one single hope that the Supreme Court will do the needful. None of us. We know it's a foregone deal. But I'm telling you that we are very, very satisfied with the fact that we are able to open the bootholes of this man for the whole world to see that, yes, this man is a complete criminal. And not only a criminal, he forges certificate, he does despicable things just to hold power.